Hit him again!
Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Kazan 911 police chase. On September 15th, 2025, at 12:10 p.m., in Anaheim, California, USA, police received a call about a man standing in a neighbor's driveway, holding a brick. The caller said the man seemed unfamiliar to the area and possibly under the influence. Around 12:40 p.m., a second call came from a nearby elementary school employee. The man was now seen with a broken shovel, moving erratically in the middle of the street. An officer arrived shortly after and located the man.
Sit down. Sit down. Shot. Come here. Hey.
As the officer pulled up, the man, later identified as 36-year-old Rudy Anthony Martinez II, raised the shovel and rushed toward the patrol car, striking it several times before turning toward the officer with the tool still in hand. The situation escalated rapidly, and an officer-involved response occurred.
Sit down. Sit down. Shot. Come here. Hey.
Officers provided immediate assistance on site. Emergency responders arrived shortly after. Martinez was taken to a hospital, but despite efforts, he sadly did not survive. Stay with us for more real-life moments and meaningful lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.
I'm at Falmouth and Holly.
On October 13th, 2021, at around 5:50 a.m., in Los Angeles, California, USA, officers from the LAPD Pacific Patrol Division responded to a distress call involving a man threatening a woman inside an apartment.
No, todo no está bien. Ahorita no está bien. Métete adentro. No, ahorita. No va a soltar, ahorita. No.
As officers approached the apartment, they heard screaming from inside, prompting them to force entry without delay. Inside, they found 36-year-old Carlos Arias, armed with a knife, in close proximity to the woman. Arias was seen swinging the knife toward the woman, creating a split-second decision for officers. An officer-involved response occurred to protect the victim.
Open the door! Doors open, doors open!
Arias was transported to a local hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. The woman, later confirmed to be his mother, was unharmed. No officers were injured. On February 1st, 2025, at around 2:43 a.m. in Menifee, California, USA, police responded to reports of possible gunfire on Mesa Edge Court. Upon arrival, they found a woman, later identified as 38-year-old Storm Wolf, who was no longer responsive.
You got a few pedestrians.
Zach, if you can, that this is a
Still driving on this pier, supposed to be pedestrians up there.
The scene suggested this was not accidental. Investigators quickly identified Jose Velasquez, a 45-year-old acquaintance of the victim, as the primary person of interest.
He stopped at the end of the pier, facing south. 998 at the end of the pier.
Velasquez had already fled Menifee before officers arrived. Following leads, authorities tracked him to Santa Ana, where local police attempted to stop his vehicle. He refused to pull over, leading to a brief vehicle pursuit. The pursuit ended in Newport Beach, where an officer-involved incident occurred. Velasquez was pronounced deceased at the scene. The case was later rolled as a domestic-related fatal event. On October 1st, 2025, in North Miami-Dade, Florida, USA, at around 1 p.m., a state trooper spotted a white Honda speeding dangerously along the shoulder of Interstate 95. The driver was weaving through traffic, ignoring safety, and showing total disregard for others on the road. When the trooper activated his sirens, the driver, 19-year-old Abel Campos, refused to stop and accelerated, initiating a high-risk pursuit. The Honda entered a construction zone, maneuvering through dirt and heavy machinery before reversing direction and driving against traffic. The chase reached a critical point when the vehicle hit bumps, briefly went airborne, and a pursuing officer executed a pit maneuver, causing the car to crush. Campos exited the vehicle and was taken into custody without resistance. He now faces charges including fleeing at high speed and reckless driving with property damage. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Stay with us for more real-life moments and meaningful lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.
Get on the floor! Hands up! Hands on your stomach! Go! Flip over! Stomach on the ground! Turn around! Hands behind your back! What is wrong with you, man? What do you think is wrong, bro? I didn't want to get caught.
Hit him again!
On November 28, 2021, at around 1:30 p.m., in Glen Burnie, Maryland, USA, police received a 911 call from a woman saying a male family member had chased her out of their home while holding a knife.
County police!
Officers from Anne Arundel County arrived and knocked on the townhouse door multiple times. Getting no response, they made a forced entry. Inside, they encountered Digno Ramon Yoro Jr. holding a knife.
As far as it goes. Make yourself known, police. Show me your hands up. Keep your hands up. Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop that knife! Put the knife down or I'll shoot you the beatback! Drop it! Beatback! 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 Drop it! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop it! Drop the knife! I will get you again! Drop the knife!
Officers repeatedly ordered Yoro to drop the weapon. Non-lethal methods were deployed, a beanbag shotgun and a taser, but both proved ineffective. Yoro began advancing toward officers with the knife in hand. At that moment, one officer discharged his firearm.
Drop the knife! Taser! 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 Hit him again!
Yoro was pronounced deceased at the scene. During the search of the home, officers found a deceased female, later identified as Yoro's mother, in the garage.
Someone get a med kit?
I got the knife right over here.
On June 23, 2024, at around 10:01 p.m., on Interstate 555 near Bay, Arkansas, USA, Trooper Tyler Drum noticed a black Ford F-150 with expired license plates. When he tried to stop the vehicle, the driver refused to pull over. As the truck continued northbound, items were thrown out from the passenger side, including beer cans and a bag, hinting at attempts to discard evidence. The situation became increasingly unsafe. Near exit 36, the trooper performed a TVI, tactical vehicle intervention, at about 36 miles per hour, bringing the vehicle to a stop. Both the driver and passenger were ordered at a gunpoint.
Driver, exit the vehicle, turn around! Turn around! Back up towards me! Turn around! Step left! 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 Now get on your knees!
The driver, Demetris Lemaine Johnson, showed signs of intoxication. He and passenger Joe Young were arrested. Both were charged with multiple offenses, including possession of substances, refusal to comply, and tampering with evidence.
Step in there, man. Yeah.
Oh!
Go ahead and step in. I don't got time for this shit. I still got a passenger in there because don't sit up on you. Okay? Walk towards me. Lift your shirt up. Turn around. All the way around. Keep back. All right, get on your knees. Face away from me and get on your knees. Face away from me and get on your knees. Don't move, okay?
On June 20th, 2024, at approximately 9:14 p.m. in Little Rock, Arkansas, USA, police were pursuing a vehicle reported as stolen in the area of Baseline Road and Interstate 30.
He is now taking lead on the pursuit. ASB, put her on to all units. That is now taking history for item 14.
Done right here.
Item 14 also has taken location.
As the chase moved into residential neighborhoods, the suspect vehicle sped past homes with pedestrians nearby, raising serious safety concerns.
TVI University, just off the railroad tracks.
Near the intersection of Shickett Road, an officer conducted a precise TVI, successfully disabling the vehicle. The maneuver was executed carefully to avoid harm.
Come out the window! Come out the window! Come out the window now!
Watch his leg.
The driver, Quinton Forney, was taken into custody without further incident. No injuries were reported, and there was no damage to police property. The case was transferred to local authorities for further investigation. On March 28, 2023, at around 4:40 a.m. in Little Rock, Arkansas, USA, an officer patrolling near Fair Park Boulevard spotted a black Nissan Maxima with expired tags waiting at a red light to merge onto Interstate 630 westbound. When the officer attempted a traffic stop, the vehicle suddenly accelerated and fled, beginning a high-speed pursuit through city streets. The driver ignored multiple red lights and even drove on the wrong side of the road to evade capture. During the pursuit, an object, later identified as a bag, was thrown from the passenger window. A tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, was eventually performed, bringing the chase to an end. The suspects were taken into custody. The driver explained she wanted to stop, but her passenger had a weapon and threatened her if she pulled over. Inside the thrown bag, police found a small firearm and drug paraphernalia. Both individuals were taken to the hospital for clearance before being booked into jail.
Close the door and walk backwards to me, facing away from me. Keep walking backwards, keep walking backwards, keep walking backwards. Okay.
On July 8, 2023, at around 2:01 p.m., in Conway, Arkansas, USA, police received word that a gray Ford Mustang was fleeing from Conway PD on State Highway 365, reaching speeds up to 100 miles per hour.
Copy, 1406.
The vehicle soon merged onto Interstate 40. As the pursuit intensified, officers observed the suspect using all 3 traffic lanes and the shoulder to maneuver through traffic. A plastic baggie was thrown from the window, scattering white substance along the shoulder.
Excuse me, 125, that's 125 now.
Passenger 125, exit.
Passenger 125, they're out there narcotics.
Copy that.
Near exit 125, officers performed a controlled pit maneuver, causing the Mustang to spin and collide with the center barrier. The car came to a complete stop. The driver fled on foot, but was quickly apprehended with the help of multiple agencies.
I got it.
The driver, Derek N. Blevins, was arrested and faces multiple charges, including reckless driving, evidence tampering, and possession of controlled substances. Passenger Shelby L. Huffman was also detained. Officers recovered suspected methamphetamine at the scene. Stay with us for more real-life moments and meaningful lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. On September 5th, 2022, at around 3:47 p.m., in Clearwater, Florida, USA, officers approached a group of young women during a routine check on the beach. What started as a sunny afternoon quickly turned into a situation no one expected.
Listen, we're trying to make this more. We're not trying to.
No, alright, y'all just can't bother us.
No, we're not bothering y'all. Reason you have open all kinds of criminal citation. Okay.
Okay, well then we can leave. Like that's not a problem.
Okay.
Y'all are starting something that shouldn't be started.
The group initially seemed cooperative, but officers noticed open alcohol containers and signs that some were underage. When asked about their ages, the responses were inconsistent. Some gave false information.
Now we have a reason for you to stay, right?
As the situation unfolded, a THC vape pen was discovered in one of the girls' bags. Officers remained calm and professional, even when some individuals became emotional or confused.
All right, let's go with you. Did you check David?
No, I haven't yet.
Watch her and I'll check David for you.
Several individuals were detained for underage alcohol possession and providing false information to law enforcement. Officers explained the process clearly and ensured all property was documented. No physical force was used.
To them.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's my friend David right here.
Where's your keys at?
In my bag. Thank you.
That's the keys?
Yeah.
All right. Vamos.
On a Tuesday night in South Florida, USA, police reported that a suspect had taken a flatbed tow truck carrying a forklift. What started as a theft of a heavy vehicle quickly turned into a rolling danger on the highway. When officers attempted to stop, the truck rammed a patrol car and continued onto the Palmetto Expressway. Along the way, it smashed into a light pole, a highway sign, and even another vehicle, each impact sparking fear for anyone nearby. The chaos escalated when the truck veered onto 836, ran over a median, knocked down a palm tree, and even drove against oncoming traffic. For drivers that night, every second felt like a narrow escape. The pursuit ended beneath an overpass, where the suspect was finally taken into custody without further resistance. Damage was left scattered across the highway, but no lives were lost. This case shows how recklessness with such massive machines doesn't just bend metal, it bends fate. On July 25th, 2024, in Clayton County, Georgia, USA, a deputy attempted to stop a Dodge Charger for a simple headlight violation. What seemed minor at first quickly turned into a full pursuit.
Myself in 2610 are out of the 41-4. Is here, can respond. It's 785 for 1.
The driver chose to flee. Tires screeched, sirens wailed, and the Charger pushed its limits until it finally crushed. Officers moved in fast, ending the chase before anyone else was harmed.
2614 radio. We'll have the number 1 and number 2 lanes of 75 northbound shut down at Jonesboro Road. Yeah.
We got a passenger. All right, I'm in pursuit. Passenger just got out the vehicle. All right, go ahead, hold track for me.
After the dust settled, the truth came out. The driver carried multiple warrants, had been running from agencies before, and inside the car, investigators found narcotics, stolen cards, and fraudulent checks.
Coming up on Terra Road. 41. Stop your head! Stop your head!
The driver was taken into custody, facing a long list of charges. This case reminds us, sometimes it's not the broken headlight that reveals the danger. It's the choices made in the shadows that finally come to light.
Get on the goddamn ground! Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach!
You're in visual.
Radio, got my guy in custody.
On August 2nd, 2023, at 10 a.m. in Dallas, Texas, USA, Senior Corporal Rene Dominguez and Officer David Cortines responded to a motel on Freeway 9616 CF Han after a report about stolen property.
Dallas police.
Hey, where you going? Where you going? Open the door. Try and get up.
When they arrived, they knocked on a motel room door. Inside, 41-year-old Clifford Osmer was seen trying to slip out through the window, but he quickly returned inside. A woman stepped out and quietly told officers he's in there.
Open the door. Ahí están hablando.
Dominguez entered through the open door and saw Osmer at the back of the room. Suddenly, Osmer raised a weapon and aimed toward the officers. In that tense moment, echoes of gunfire filled the air as he advanced from the bathroom. Both officers took cover and returned fire.
Hey, yeah, I'm good. I just got here. What the fuck's going on, sir? Same cover, What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey! Watch out for my cousin, man! Watch out for my cousin, dude!
Get down on the goddamn ground!
No, fucking ground! Get down!
Get on the ground!
Get off the ground! Give me the neck, bro. Give me the neck.
Fuck
Give me
you.
the neck, man. Please. Help me.
Osmer was struck and later given immediate aid before being taken to a hospital, where he was listed in stable condition. Thankfully, no officers or bystanders were harmed. Police recovered the weapon, which turned out to be stolen, along with other property connected to the case. Osmer now faces serious legal consequences for his actions.
Let me check you out.
Is anyone else?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, man, they let me be out. Robert, tell it, Robert. They let me down, man. Robert, they let me down, man.
Shoot!
Stop moving! I'm gonna get you.
On January 11th, 2023, at about 10:58 p.m. in Santa Clarita, California, USA, deputies responded to a shopping center on Valencia Boulevard after reports of a man trespassing and refusing to leave.
Okay, so look, I'm just coming over because the security for the mall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move at all. I will actually kill every fucker that comes here.
Okay, well, we don't want that. Okay?
I don't care.
Okay.
That's what I'm where I'm at.
Okay.
Deputies found 50-year-old Christopher Lee Mercurio sleeping in front of a business. When asked to leave, he refused and made threats. As one deputy tried to calm him, he suddenly advanced and struck her multiple times.
I'm gonna fuck your ass up,
Okay,
bitch.
you better step back right now.
I said get the fuck out of here now.
Step back right now. Fuck. I'm gonna fight. This too, this fight. Get off me. If you come any closer, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you, dude.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
fucking
shoot you.
human being up.
I'm gonna shoot. 6-2
Get the
fight.
fuck out of here now.
Dude.
Shoot.
Get off me. Get off. Get off. Stop moving. I'm gonna continue to shoot you.
Despite using defensive techniques to create distance, the deputy faced relentless aggression. In those chaotic seconds, a deputy-involved shooting occurred and Mercurio collapsed to the ground.
Do not move. Not move. Do not move.
This is responding.
I'm at the lower level.
Other deputies rushed in, provided first aid, and paramedics transported Mercurio to the hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. The deputy was treated for her injuries and released. The California Department of Justice took over the investigation. This case serves as a stark reminder of how quickly routine calls can escalate into life-threatening encounters. Stay with us for more real-life moments and meaningful lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.
Sir!
On October 24, 2022, at around 9:10 a.m. in St. Louis, Missouri, USA, multiple 911 calls flooded in reporting an armed threat at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School. Officers rushed to the scene within minutes. As officers arrived, students and staff were desperately evacuating. The sound of gunfire echoed from inside the building. Police moved in, clearing classrooms while guiding terrified students out to safety.
Back up. Stand by. We're standing outside 309. Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Hit that motherfucker! Knock him down! Stand by. Shots being fired. Let the long gun get in there! Stop!
At 9:22 a.m., officers confronted 19-year-old Orlando Harris in a second-floor hallway near the gymnasium. Harris, armed with a rifle, opened fire. Officers returned fire, and by 9:24 a.m., the threat was neutralized.
Stand by. We're standing outside 309. Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Hit that motherfucker! Stand by. Shots being fired. Stop!
Tragically, 2 lives were lost that day: Alexandria Bell, a 15-year-old student, and Jean Kukska, a 61-year-old teacher. Several others were injured but survived after being rushed to hospitals. The footage, later released with blurred sections, stands as a somber reminder of how fragile life can be.
Suspect down! Suspect down!
On December 12, 2022, shortly after 8:30 p.m. in Ferguson, Missouri, USA, police responded to calls about a man displaying a handgun in a neighborhood.
One of ours or what? Yep.
$21.90 on law 1. Com check.
Officers soon located 35-year-old Jeremiah Moore on Tiffin Avenue. When approached, Moore suddenly pulled out a gun and fired toward them.
Come on, let me see you!
Let me see your hands!
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 No!
Line 33. Tripping the day. Shot fire. Tripping the day. Shot fire right. Let
me see your hands! Drop it!
In that critical moment, one officer returned fire. The exchange was brief but intense. Moore was struck while the officers, though targeted, remained unharmed. Backup from nearby departments rushed to assist.
Drop your hands! 698, shots fired, shots fired!
First responders gave immediate medical aid, but Moore did not survive. A firearm was recovered nearby, along with a casing confirming shots had been fired. The incident underscores how quickly danger can erupt, even on an ordinary night.
Start EMS! 698, get EMS, get EMS! EMS! Where we at? I don't know this address. Listen.
On January 24, 2021, at 11 a.m. in Marysville, Ohio, USA, police received a report about a man approaching a 13-year-old girl in a concerning way. Officers soon found David Moore, 50, in a van nearby. When they tried to stalk him, he refused, and a high-speed chase began. The pursuit raced through city roads, with speeds climbing to nearly 100 miles per hour. Sirens filled the air, cars swerved aside, every turn carried the weight of what if. Then, Moore's van suddenly caught fire. For a chilling moment, he stayed inside, refusing to come out. Officers had to act fast, pulling him away before disaster could unfold. In the aftermath, no one was injured, a rare relief in such chaos. Moore now faces charges for failing to obey police orders. This case reminds us, sometimes, one reckless choice can put not only yourself, but many innocent lives at risk.
Stop right there! I will shoot you! I will shoot you! Get back in the house!
On June 6, 2015, at 4:30 p.m., in Seattle, Washington, USA, police say a man fled after allegedly taking a purse and jumping into a stolen car. His escape didn't last long. The vehicle spun out of control and flipped onto its roof in the Magnolia neighborhood.
Magnolia Boulevard West, 43rd West, overturned vehicle.
Officers quickly chased him down on 44th Avenue West. The dramatic moment showed how one rash act had spiraled into a fiery crash.
Stop right there! I will shoot you! I will shoot you! Get back here now! Get back here now! Right now!
Witnesses watched as smoke rose from the wreck. Against all odds, the man crawled out of the burning car and tried to run on foot.
Come on back here, buddy!
The suspect was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and is believed to be linked to other burglaries. In the end, what began as a reckless choice ended with flashing lights and handcuffs. This case reminds us, shortcuts to gain often lead to the longest, hardest lessons.
Crash into vehicle on Magnolia Boulevard West.
On a Tuesday in Iowa, USA, near the town of Salix, deputies tried to stop a sedan driven by Justin Derby, 36, who was behind the wheel despite having a barred license. What should have been a routine stop quickly turned into a chase. The vehicle ignored a stop sign, sped through Sloan, and reached an astonishing 117 miles per hour. Dashcam audio even caught the deputy saying he blew the stop sign. Each second on the highway felt like a gamble with fate. As Derby tried to pass a semi, he swerved, lost control. The sedan somersaulted 3 times before landing upright in a muddy field. The deputy's voice broke the silence. Roll over. A word that carries both dread and relief when the dust settles. Miraculously, all 5 people inside survived, though some were taken to the hospital. Derby didn't stop there. He ran on foot, even plunging into a filthy pond before being coaxed out and arrested. Now he faces multiple charges. This case is a stark reminder. Pushing limits on the road doesn't just endanger you. It tests the very margin between survival and disaster. On January 24, 2023, at about 4:21 p.m. in Georgia, USA, a trooper was on Celia Drive when a white Chevrolet pickup ran a stop sign, nearly hitting his patrol car.
Where are you going? Stop! Right now! Stop!
The trooper attempted a traffic stop, but the driver jumped into another vehicle, a white Nissan Altima, and sped away. The pursuit began through narrow residential streets, weaving past cars and red lights. The chase intensified as the trooper used tactical maneuvers to pin the fleeing car. Both the driver and passenger bailed out while the vehicle was still moving, running into an apartment complex. Officers secured the area, but the suspects slipped away. A search of the abandoned vehicle uncovered drugs, multiple cell phones, and a handgun. Evidence was handed over to the narcotics unit. Though the suspects vanished, the discovery revealed the deeper dangers often hidden behind reckless driving. Stay with us for more real-life moments and meaningful lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.
You can have someone secure my vehicle there and see if people understand somebody that can bring it over here.
On June 9, 2025, in DeSoto County, Florida, USA, deputies spotted a black Dodge Ram suspected of hauling a stolen $98,000 skid steer along Highway 70. When deputies attempted to stop the truck, the driver, later identified as Yambi Pereira Nunez, refused to pull over and accelerated. The pursuit began, stretching across county lines.
He recovered back. It's going westbound on 731.
Speeds climbed dangerously high as the heavy truck swerved down the highway. Florida Highway Patrol joined the chase, lights flashing, sirens piercing the night. It was a desperate attempt to stop a reckless run.
Signal 4, roll a TMS.
Investigators later confirmed Nunez was a convicted felon driving with an expired license in yet another stolen vehicle. The chase ended with his capture, reminding us that no matter how fast you run, the law is always close behind. On October 8, 2021, at about 10:12 p.m., in Evans County, Georgia, USA, troopers and deputies were conducting a license check when a vehicle suddenly fled at high speed. Deputies pursued as the driver pushed the car over 110 miles per hour, weaving into oncoming lanes. The suspect, later identified as Ramon Dwight, fired at officers during the chase, striking a patrol car's windshield. In the chaos, Glass shattered, and one trooper felt the sting of fragments hitting his face and eye. The pursuit pushed into Claxton city limits, where Dwight crashed and tried to flee on foot into the woods. Gunfire followed, echoing in the night.
Shot fire, my car's hit. God damn it. Station, I don't know if I took a fragment to the face or what. My car's hit. Fuck me.
Dwight was soon located, lying motionless after the final exchange. Despite efforts to revive him, he did not survive. This dramatic case shows the peril officers face daily and how one reckless choice can end in irreversible loss. On January 27, 2022, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA, Officer Herbert Davis responded to a call about a man slumped over in a parked car on North 21st Street and West St. Paul Avenue.
Sir, I'm Officer Davis, Milwaukee Police. What's going on here?
Body cam video shows Davis opening the car door and finding 22-year-old Jetron Rothong inside. After several attempts to communicate, Davis called for medical help. But when Rothong stepped out, the situation quickly turned physical. A sudden struggle erupted. Moments later, Rothong produced a firearm and opened fire. Davis fell to the ground, returning fire while injured. The gunfight escalated as Rothong attempted to flee, eventually stealing the officer's squad car and speeding into the snowy streets. The chase ended in a crash, and Rothong was captured a block away. Both men were injured but survived. Davis, despite serious wounds to his shoulder and chest, walked out of the hospital the next day. Rothong now faces trial under heavy charges. This incident reflects both the vulnerability and resilience of those who wear the badge.
Squad car, so you know where it is.
On April 28, 2024, at 3:50 a.m. in Detroit, Michigan, USA, dispatchers warned of a vehicle driving the wrong way on the freeway. For nearly 30 miles, headlights cut through the darkness, but on the wrong side of the road.
Alright, 50's on the wrong side, now I'm on the shoulder.
A trooper raced to intercept, weaving through traffic on the correct side before executing a pit maneuver. With precision and courage, the wrong-way car was forced to stop before a head-on disaster could unfold.
Good pit, good pit.
The driver, identified as Abigail Bouchot, showed signs of heavy intoxication. Sobriety tests confirmed a high alcohol level, explaining the reckless path she had taken moments earlier.
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
You're under arrest.
Over there.
49 radio, weird.
It's over there.
You were just driving the wrong side of the road forever.
We had our lights on behind.
No, oh my God.
You got anything on you?
She was safely detained and taken to the detention center. What could have been a headline of tragedy became a story of prevention. This case is a sober reminder. Alcohol and the steering wheel never belong together.
302, plated 0 Cold Zebra 57 at Silver.
That's pretty. What?
On June 3rd, 2024, at 9:50 a.m., in Volusia County, Florida, USA, a state trooper attempted to stop a Chrysler 200 traveling west on Interstate 4. The driver, only 26 years old, refused to comply and sped away. The pursuit stretched across counties, the car weaving recklessly through traffic. Every swerve raised the question, how far can one person push fate on a busy highway? Near mile marker 86 in Orange County, a trooper performed a pit maneuver with perfect timing. The Chrysler spun, disabled, and the chase was over. The driver was taken to the hospital with injuries not yet disclosed. What remains clear is the lesson. In seconds, reckless defiance can turn freedom into flashing lights and handcuffs.
Any unit 97, I see you have one detained. Just confirming it was a single occupant, right?
On June 9th, 2023, at 9:53 p.m. in Chatham County, Georgia, USA, officers spotted a gray Ford Escape speeding at 54 miles per hour in a 35 zone. When signaled to stop, the driver ignored the lights and sirens, and the chase began.
Might have the
The SUV weaved through residential streets, blew past stop signs, and accelerated to over 100 miles per hour on the interstate. Other drivers swerved desperately to avoid disaster. Each reckless turn painted a picture of danger spreading far beyond the wheel. On I-516, officers attempted a pit maneuver. The Ford struck a curb, flipped, and slammed into a guardrail. Airbags burst, silence followed. Then the driver, later identified as Yolanda Irvine, was found unconscious but alive.
Get up there. Oh, go, 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 go. You got it. Stop. Oh, don't hit the curb. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Hit him. Hit him, hit him. Get out, get out. There's a car right behind us. Bring it. Overturn, 1050, 1050. Stop.
She regained consciousness at the hospital, showing clear signs of intoxication, and later faced charges. The night's chaos left no lives lost, but it reminds us, alcohol and reckless driving don't just endanger one person, they put an entire community at risk. Stay with us for more real-life moments and meaningful lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.
Sit back down. Sit back towards him. Okay? Sit back down, please. Sit back towards
On September 6, 2024, in Blytheville, Arkansas, USA, a trooper stopped a driver for not wearing a seatbelt. The man gave a false name, hoping to slip away unnoticed.
34 Jonesboro 24.
34.
Be at Main and second. 111 Victor Mary Tom. You doing all right? Hey, I'm Trooper Henderson, State Police, man. The reason I stopped you weren't wearing your seatbelt, okay? You got your ID with you? You doing all right today? Jonesboro 1037.
Moments later, he hit the gas and fled, running stop signs and racing through city streets. The pursuit ended when the officer executed a precise intervention, forcing the car to stop.
Cherry Street.
Cherry Street.
I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I'm gonna shoot you right now. I'm gonna shoot you. Get on the ground.
The driver resisted, clutching a black bag, then bolted on foot. A taser brought him down, and officers finally placed him in custody. Inside the bag, a handgun, narcotics, and thousands in cash.
Don't you fucking move.
He was transported safely, facing multiple charges. This case underlines a simple truth. Running may delay the outcome, but it never erases it, and often it only makes the fall harder.
Put him in there for me, please. Actually, I gotta pat him down.
Oh, gee! Get around.
On July 23, 2024, at 10:22 p.m. in Arkansas, USA, police joined a pursuit of a white BMW that refused to stop. The driver had turned off the headlights, racing through the night as if darkness could shield him. The chase reached speeds of 131 to 136 miles per hour, weaving recklessly between cars in a construction zone. Every passing second felt like borrowed time for the innocent drivers sharing the road. The BMW suddenly made a U-turn, heading into oncoming lanes. In a split-second decision, officers used multiple TVI maneuvers, striking the vehicle to stop it before disaster could strike. The driver, identified as Tyree Allen, was taken into custody. No one was killed, though the danger was extreme. This case is a chilling reminder. Speed and defiance may feel powerful for a moment, but they always collide with reality in the end. Through these stories, we are reminded that every choice carries weight. and even a single moment of impulsive action can reshape a person's path. Yet behind each incident lies a deeper message about responsibility, awareness, and the importance of staying grounded when life becomes overwhelming. Our goal is to bring viewers real situations that inspire reflection and offer valuable lessons for everyday life. If you found meaning in these moments, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.